Thank you so much, Adam. We're joined now on the field by Carson-Newman center Kevin Day, and a very dominant performance for this Eagle football team. You got to be proud of the way not only your friends on the line perform, but the running backs, quarterbacks, really a team effort.
Absolutely. Came out fast. We got the ball first, went down the field, and I think like 4 or 5 plays. Scored, defense got a hold, scored, defense got a hold. Definitely a team effort. The whole offensive line, running backs ran hard. Quarterbacks made good read, good throws. Receivers were catching balls today. Defense was playing lights out. Great pressure from the D-line, which is nice to see. When you get pressure, it's amazing how good the coverage can be when you can force a quarterback to be rushed, be hurried. Absolutely, completely team effort.
And for Carson-Newman, some short drives like you mentioned, 4 or 5 plays, not used to what we're seeing in the first quarter.
Well, it is
true. That's a good thing.
It is a good thing. It's interesting because, when I first got here, we were kind of, I don't want to say more of a big play team, but those kind of things happened a little bit more when I had first gotten here. And then over time, we've kind of transitioned to more of a 8, 9 play team, 9 play drive type of team. And sure enough, like you said, a few 4 or 5 play drives, and then we come out in the second half and scored 2 touchdowns on 2 plays back to back. And that's kind of what it used to be. I remember it used to be more like that because it's all about capitalizing on a defensive mistake, and we were able to capitalize a lot today, and it looks a lot better when the drives are a lot shorter too.
Of course, you got the blue headband on, you and Zach Fleming, 2 of the Bash brothers here for Carson-Newman, and Zach had a great second half, made a lot of big tackles, but after one stop, he kind of flapped his arms coming off the field and got yelled at a little bit on the sideline. What did you see in that play and his celebration?
Zach made a good play. And that was, Zach, anybody who knows Zach knows there's no harm intended there. He's a goofy guy. He loves to have a good time, and he loves to make people laugh, and that was just him getting a little too excited and doing something that he knows he shouldn't have done, and the coaches were on top of him. They were on top of him pretty quick and pretty harshly, and he felt bad for what he did, but he just got caught up in the moment, trying to have a good time more than anything. Definitely not trying to rub it in anyone's face, but that's just Zach's personality. But he did play good in that second half for sure.
Homecoming at Carson-Newman's always a special time. Is it kind of sunk in that it's your last homecoming as a football player?
Yes, after the 5th one, which not many people get to have. It's definitely. It's interesting that it's the last one I'm going to have, especially when these guys who I played with in the past, they all come back. And now this year I've got guys coming back who are my age that graduated last year and didn't decide to play their 5th year. And that's what really reminds me is when they come back for a homecoming, because I guess I'm an alumni too, but they come back to watch the homecoming game. And that's where it kind of sinks in that it's my last one. And I couldn't be happier with what happened on this, my last homecoming game.
Kevin, congrats on the win. Thank you for joining us.
Appreciate it.